one, we'll go to the symptomatology. Now, talking about symptomatology, we have many, right? The first one we will be dealing here is with Hahnemannian case taking. Remember, Hahnemannian case taking. So, Hahnemann has told about common symptom and uncommon symptom. Remember, Hahnemann has classified the symptoms as common and uncommon symptom. Talking about common symptom, he has divided the common symptoms into pathogenic and pathonomic. Remember, pathogenic and pathonomic. Okay, now, common symptom is the symptoms which are related either to the medicine or either to the disease. Remember, either to the medicine or either to disease. So, pathogenic common symptoms are symptoms that are common to the medicine. Remember, common to the medicine. And pathonomic is common to the disease state. Common to the disease state. Medicine, that is pathogenic. Common to the disease state is pathonomic. Remember this, huh? Okay, now, pathogenic symptoms, they usually do not help in the remedy selection. Okay, now, this form the bulk of drug pathogenesis. Pathogenic symptoms form the drug pathogenesis. Remember this. And pathonomic symptoms, they help in differential diagnosis. They help in differential diagnosis. These are the diagnostic kind of symptoms we get. Now, coming to uncommon symptom by Hahnemann. Now, uncommon symptoms by Hahnemann, it's based on the peculiar symptoms we get. Basically, the PQRS symptoms. These are the uncommon symptoms. Remember, which are very peculiar to few patients suffering from a similar disease. Remember this. Not all the patients will not have these kind of symptoms. Few patients in a similar kind of disease, they may come up with this. They are the peculiar in their nature, PQRS symptoms. Those are the uncommon symptoms. So once again, Hahnemann has classified symptoms into common symptom and uncommon symptom. Common symptom, the first one is pathogenic symptom depending on the medicine, and pathonomic symptom depending on the disease. Uncommon symptom, those are peculiar in nature, PQRS symptoms. Next one, Bonninghausen symptom. We will deal with Bonninghausen symptoms and Boger's classification, together. Okay. Now, Boger's classification and Bonninghausen's classification together. I will finish it off. Now, Bonninghausen's classification is quiz, quid, ubi, cubis oxalis, cure, Quimodo, and Quendo. Okay. Now, quiz, personality of the individual. That means personality of the individual. In the same, this is Bonninghausen, and here I'll mention Boger. Okay. So, quiz in Bonninghausen means personality of the individual. In the same way, Boger says changes in the personality. Changes in personality. Changes in personality and temperament as the first one. Changes in personality and temperament. So the classification of Boger's and Bonninghausen is the same because just the differences between the terminologies. Boger has mentioned as quiz, whereas Bonninghausen has mentioned as quiz, where Boger has mentioned as changes in the personality and temperament. Remember this. Okay. Next one is quid. Quid is meant what Bonninghausen meant as disease, its nature, and peculiarity. Right. In the same way, Boger has told peculiarities of disease. Same thing. Peculiarities here. So peculiarities of the disease is the second one which Boger has told. So quid is over. Quiz is personality of the individual. In other terms of Boger, changes in the personality and temperament. Quid, disease, its nature and peculiarity. In the words of Boger, it is peculiarities of the disease. Now, ubi, that is seat of disease. Same thing Boger has told, seat of the disease. Okay, next one is cubis oxalis. Cubis oxalis means associated symptoms. And in Boger's word, it is concomitant. Remember, concomitant. Okay. Next one is cure. CUR. Okay, it means cause of the disease. And in Boger's words, it is the cause. Same thing. Next is cumulo. Cumulo means modifying factors. In Boger's word, it is modalities. Fine. And lastly, we have quando, time factor. In Boger's words, time. So it is same. I'll repeat it once again. According to Bonninghausen, quis, quid, ubi, cubis auxilis, cur, comodo, and quendo. And according to Boger, quis is changes in personality and temperament, quid, peculiarities of the disease, ubi, seat of the disease, cubis auxilis, concomitant, cure, that is the cause, cumudo, modalities, and quendo, time. Okay, so this is Bonninghausen's and Boger's classification of symptoms. So next one, we'll go to the Kent's classification. When talking about Kent's classification, this is little important. Kent has classified the first one is general symptom. Okay, now talking about general symptom, we have mental general, we have physical general, right? In mental general, Kent has divided. First one is will and emotion. Next one is understanding. Remember, understanding. And lastly, we have intellect. Okay, so the mental generals are being again divided into will and emotions, understanding, and intellect. Under will and emotions, the symptoms, that is love, hate, any kind of loathing, suicidal tendencies, all these are they come under will and emotions. I'll tell you examples are hate, love, loathing, suicidal tendencies, lasciviousness, sexual perversion, fear, hurry, weeping disposition. All this they come under will and emotion. So this is very important one. First important one is will and emotion. Next one is understanding. Under understanding, we have delirium, we have delusions, any kind of hallucinations, even confusions. These come in, this come under understanding. Now next one is intellect. Under intellect, we have to think about the memory, concentration, then any mistakes in writing or any mistakes in speaking, writing and speaking. Okay, so this is about the mental generals of Kent. The next one coming to physical general. In physical general, the highest importance is given to the perversion of sexual sphere and the menstrual generals. Remember, the first importance under physical general is the perversions of sexual sphere and menstrual generals. The second one, the most important second one is pertaining to specific or something, some symptoms which are affecting the entire body. No, I'm really sorry. Second one is something related to appetite, desire, aversion, and thirst. Yeah. So this is the second important one. Appetite, desire, aversion, and thirst. The third one is the other symptoms that affect the entire body, like time, weather, climatic changes, or climatic influences. Then comes to food that aggravate, then extreme of temperature, position, sleep, all these. All these comes under the physical general. So once again, I'll repeat. Kent has classified symptoms. The first one is general symptom. Under general symptom, we have mental generals and we have physical generals. Under mental generals, the first one is will and emotions, having love, hate, loathing, suicidal tendencies, and all that. Second one is understanding. Understanding, we have delirium, delusion, hallucination, and even confusions. Third importance is intellect. having memory, concentration, or mistakes in writing and speaking and all that. So next one is physical gender. The highest importance is given to the perversions in the sexual sphere and menstrual genders. Remember, perversion in the menstrual sphere, perversion in the sexual sphere and menstrual genders. The next one is appetite, desire, aversion, and thirst. Thirdly, the symptoms that affect the entire body, like time, weather, climatic influences, food, position, sleep, even motion. So all these are they come under physical gender. This is very important one. Next one is particular symptoms. Now talking about particular symptoms in case of Kent, again we have important for particular symptoms. So talking about particular, the first one or first grade, we'll talk about the first grade particulars are those who are which are very peculiar, uncommon, unexpected, unaccountable, or in short, we can tell to be a PQRS symptom. Okay. Now, second one is symptoms with modalities. These are the second grade symptom. And finally, we have third grade symptom, which do not have appreciable modalities. Okay, no modalities as such. This is the grading. This is the grading of particulars in case of Kent's classification. So first one, PQRS. Second one, symptoms with modalities. Third grade is without any appreciable modalities. This is about the particular symptoms. Now, coming to the last one, that is a common symptom. In common symptom, remember these are valueless unless it is qualified with modalities. If at all there is a symptom with modality, a common symptom with modality, then only it is important. Otherwise, it is not important. Okay. Now, these common symptoms are equal to the common symptoms of Kent. The particular symptoms is that of the uncommon symptoms of Kent. Not Kent, Hahnemann. Now, next one, last one is Garth-Voorhees classification. Now, Garth-Voorhees classification, we have absolute and absolute or basic, and we have determinative symptom. I'll tell you in short. Basic or absolute symptoms are same as that of the common symptom of Hahnemann. Okay. See, symptoms are those that appear in every proving and are of general nature and usually diagnostically important. Okay. Now, determinative is the uncommon symptoms. Uncommon symptoms. Symptoms are individual or personal ones found in a patient or a characteristic keynote or guiding symptoms found in a drug pathogenesis. Okay. Basic or absolute and determinative symptoms. So this is by Garth-Voorhees. Vogels I've already mentioned once again. Changes of personality and temperament, peculiarities of the disease, seat of the disease, concomitants, the cause, the modalities, and the time. Okay.